Sunshine Boy.
Yo, listen, this is Doc 06. I'm here with my boys from Beijing Film School. Shit. But
There's a bunch of people come from
yeah,
your
these are my
behind.
peeps. Yeah. He's just playing around. Whoa!
So exciting about it.
It's an exciting place. I'm just excited to be here. Woo! We gotta make this exciting for Feifei and Shara. Woohoo! Summer 06. Well, what do you want to hear? What do you want to hear? I'll tell you anything, you know? You want me to shout some nasty shit about the other cast members? Liam's kind of a snob, and I'm sorry, is this being recorded? I'm just kidding, Liam. I'm just... And then I just stumbled, on this poster, and I said, why not? I talked to, Mark Harris, and he said, yeah, this is the first time we're doing it. We're inviting 8, students from Beijing. I'm like, yeah, I'm down, I mean...
Hi, I'm Liam. My Chinese name is Zheng Yu. I'm from CUC, Communication University of China. This is my partner, Tom Xia.
Hi. I was born in Harbin, China, and I moved here when I was 8, and I've been living in Southern California ever since. I still feel like I'm Chinese, but over the years, especially through college, I feel like, I feel like I'm more American too. So, I'm not torn, but I just know, I represent both countries. And with the new students, they really provided a really fresh perspective for me. So I think it's been working really well so far, because everything that I proposed, Liam basically, suggested the same thing from a very different perspective that I couldn't see before, And I think that's the most important thing in film. And that's what motivated me to want to be in film, aside from the money and the girls and the booze and the drugs and...
I came here maybe about 10 days. The first week I came here, everything is new and fresh. It's quite interesting for me to discover some things. But this weekend, I feel a little lonely here because I miss my friend in Beijing very much.
Will feel a little lonely here. It's very strange for us, but the friends and the partners give us a lot of help.
One thing I want to do is I gotta shoot my documentary good. I was so wanted to make that documentary, and we do a lot of investigation, and I want it to be good. That's the only one thing I care about right now. Maybe after this I have lots of things I want to do, but not now.
So tell us a little bit about your project.
Okay, well, we are doing a film about action doubles.
It's about map, and the map is the tool we can search and exploit the whole LA city.
I'm really interested in the religions and the Chinese people who believe in Christianity in the USA, in Los Angeles.
And so Teo was like, well, what, it's funny that America and Los Angeles specifically is considered a melting pot, but he said it seems like it's very hard to melt. And so I was like, that's really true.
I and Tom just want to say something about the change of Arcadia, change and the development of the house.
We're going to Wilshire to a what is this place? An architect's office. I'm gonna interview Nongchi. He's an architect, and I guess he designs a lot of... I don't even know what these are referred to as. It looks really cool, though. His stuff looks really cool, so hopefully he's got some interesting things to say about about these mansions in Arcadia. I'm hoping to establish a relationship and to understand, I guess, filmmaking from a perspective of like Chinese American, you know, or I'm sorry, not Chinese American, Chinese students from Beijing, you know, because I think filmmaking is all about like perspective and your point of view, and they live in a different place, you know, in a different social environment, and it's very clear that they have a very different social point of view, which is very interesting, you know, because yeah, I can make a documentary anytime on my own if I wanted to, you know, that's, you know, but for me it's just establishing that relationship.
Partnership's been great. Shasha and I have a lot of fun together, so. You know, and at the beginning, Shasha and I could not communicate at all. I mean, her English was great. I knew that she understood the words I was saying, and I understood the words that she was saying, but the meaning behind the words was completely lost and coming in both directions. So, yeah, it took a long time before I felt like I really knew what she meant by what she was saying, and I'm sure the opposite is true also. There's nobody there.
Someone would pick up.
Yeah, there's nobody there. So.
He's Christian, but I'm not. So we can make the documentary from two different aspects. And he has his view and I have my view.
I think, you know, the relationship between the Chinese students and the American students, their communication is very important. It's very interesting.
It all looks the same to me. So I can watch 1 minute of a soccer game and it'll look exactly like any other minute of the soccer game. So I have to rely on him to look at it and figure out which moments are good to use and which ones aren't. Because to me, the only important thing is they're playing soccer. And so he's got to go through and help figure out which ones are good moments and which ones are bad, or, you know.
As far as shooting, I think shooting went very well today. You know, I was doing the interview and Liam was on the camera, so you know, I think we gelled very well. As you can see, we're very comfortable with each other, right?
Yeah.
So, but then, you know, like it's about Los Angeles, and Los Angeles, you know, like I've grown up here, so I think a lot of things I overlook, you know, which like the new students, like they really provided a really fresh perspective for me. So.
It's amazing. The United States, it's a good experience. Yeah, sure.
Of course. He said, when are you going back to China? I said, soon. He's like, all right, when you go back, give me a call. I'm gonna take you all over Beijing. All expense paid. Said that.
Okay, no problem.
No, you said that earlier though.
Yeah.
You just have to confirm that on camera. Yeah, you are paying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay? Are you still high?
I'm okay.
You're okay now? Okay, that's good, yeah. Because you took a lot, so I wasn't sure. Oh, well, I did too, but like you were kind of hogging it. Alright, you don't have to admit it if you don't want to, that's fine. You know. Off camera, you're a completely different person. Yeah. He's gonna go to sleep now. Thank you for coming with us today. It was wonderful having you guys in the car. It was a fun time. When you agree. Okay. Join us next time. Liam and Tom variety show. Good night. Oh man, I'm gonna get expelled from USC. I don't need this.